It's July 29th, 2023, and we're at Cafe Orleans, and we're both going to be trying the Pre-Fixe menu for the release of Haunted Mansion. Usually we'd probably eat outside, but today we decided to eat inside. It's rather warm out, and it's only going to get warmer. With the Pre-Fixe menu, it comes with a choice of a small bite of either the gumbo soup or the panzanella salad. Obviously, I chose the cup of chicken gumbo soup, which comes with andouille sausage, peppers, and tomatoes with steamed rice. As far as the gumbo goes, it's very nicely seasoned. There is a ton of chicken. I mean, you can practically get a piece of chicken with every spoonful. Maybe a little lacking in andouille sausage. I like the rice to gumbo ratio. It's excellent. I actually wish this was an entree, that they offered it as an entree on the menu instead of just an appetizer. I think it's really that good. This is the seafood boil. Comes with andouille sausage, corn, potatoes, shrimp, and mussels. And it also comes with a side of rice. As far as the seafood boil goes, a really good amount of the andouille sausage, unlike my cup of chicken gumbo. So kind of made up for it with that. There's a good amount of shrimp, mussels. They took a small piece of corn and cut it into fours and put it one on each corner. The corn itself, maybe a tad overcooked. It's a little bit mushy, but it's not anything I'd be too upset about. And there's plenty of potato in it, and also a good amount of shrimp. The seasoning is a little hot. If you're sensitive to spice, you're going to get burned really bad by this. It definitely has a little bit of heat, as it should. It's a seafood boil. It's supposed to have a lot of spice to it. This one's New Orleans cuisine. All right, and this is the dessert. This is the vanilla mousse candle that's lit with a gluten-free pecan cookie and a cranberry compote. My impressions on the vanilla mousse Haunted Mansion candle. Okay, there's white chocolate on the outside. It kind of keeps the mousse from falling over or melting or anything like that. So that was actually a good idea, especially when it's warm. I imagine today if it didn't have that, it would probably just melt it everywhere within a couple of minutes. The vanilla mousse looks like it has some really little chocolate chips in it. I actually like the gluten-free pecan cookie. The only complaint I would probably have about it is that the cranberry compote is there isn't that much of it. Like, I've barely gotten through half of the candle and I'm pretty much out of the compote, so I would have liked a little bit more. But that being said, not only did it look very cool, but it actually tastes as good as it looks, which can't really say for a lot of things. All right, the next stop is at Royal Street Veranda, and we're trying the Pickwick Ghost Punch. So we're gonna try a little bit of everything today that they're doing for the release of Haunted Mansion. Well, the first thing, it doesn't come in quite the cool glass that they had on the picture. Second, it's a little sweet, but I can see why they didn't list the fruits in it. There's a lot going on inside this drink. Overall, like I said, very sweet. Probably wouldn't recommend it. It's just a little too sweet, except maybe for kids. All right, the next stop is the New Orleans churro cart, and we're getting the Hatbox Light Up Sipper and the April-December churro, which is strawberry flavored sugar with fresh strawberries and purple cherry sugar and freeze-dried strawberries and a drizzle of donut icing. And here's the April-December churro. And here's the Hatbox Ghost sipper that lights up. Final thoughts on the churro. It's actually really good, both the flavors. I like that they give you the freeze-dried strawberries, and it's kind of a strawberry sauce with it as well. Definitely a winner. I would recommend getting this before it goes away, like the movie. And the last stop is Candy Palace to get the Madame Leota Rice Krispie treat with dark chocolate and dark chocolate M&Ms on the back. All right, here's a little bit better look at the Madame Leota Rice Krispie treat. This is the front side with the dark chocolate, and it looks like a regular chocolate Madame Leota. And hang on one second. And on the back side, you've got the dark chocolate M&Ms in the colors of the Haunted Mansion, which are black and teal. So I'm gonna guess that this is actually pretty good. They actually do a real good job with their Rice Krispie treats, and I'm a huge dark chocolate fan. So I'm gonna give it a thumbs up right now. And that's pretty much going to wrap up the review for everything that's been released in celebration of the Haunted Mansion being released in theaters this weekend. And my guess is the way things are looking, the food is much better than the actual movie. So that ends this review.